hitting y'all with the business of boxing. We go full speed ahead. If you're familiar with MP Boxing, um, that's Manny Pacquiao's official website, but it is ran by a guy named Timothy James. He pretty much runs the site. He's a affiliate of Manny Pacquiao's, a businessman. And according to him, when he met Pacquiao, he met one of the influential names that everybody know now as Michael Koncz. And this was like during the leading up to the De La Hoya fight. We all know Michael Koncz, when Manny Pacquiao made the agreement to the 14-day cutoff or whatever, it was officially on the website. Then Koncz come out and says that Manny Pacquiao never knew the guy, which was a lie. Now, you can go to fighthype.com, and Thompson did an interview with Timothy James, so you can read the whole thing flat out and letter and get it word for word. But I'm just going to tell you some of the inserts that was in there, because I don't want to take all the credit for the man's article. But from his interview with Timothy James, you come to find out more and more that Koncz is a liar and a thief more than anything else, and he's pretty much the hand for Bob Arum. Now, when he met Manny Pacquiao had no promotional deals in the United States whatsoever. Like nothing. And they were looking for someone to get him, known or seen, and was pretty good with business. And him and Manny Pacquiao became real close. He's actually the guy that helped negotiate Manny Pacquiao into agreeing to the 14 days. And I found that to be pretty interesting. And he also, Mr. Michael Koncz, not only did he try to say Manny Pacquiao didn't know who Timothy James was and totally lie on Timothy James, he actually went behind the back of Jing Gakal, his lawyer, and his other business manager, Eric Panina, and cut a book deal without anybody's permission, including Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao wanted to retire before he made a book about his life, about his complete life. He wanted to do that when he was retired. But they went, the guy, I don't know if you guys remember Gary Poole, he wrote some articles for Time Magazine, and the book Manny was going to put out was an instructional book for kids right now, but they went and X'd that and signed what they said was an official autobiography of Manny Pacquiao, which they manipulated Manny and got some stories out of him and got him to sign for the wrong book. So Manny's upset because he got manipulated out of his book that he wanted to do. And they went and got in contact with Gary Poole, and what they were told was that, according to Michael Koncz, they were not to include the attorney Gene Cacao in any of their deals, or Eric Pineda, on any matters, and they will only be dealing with Michael Koncz. So, in other words, they're screwing him. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of the most best interviews I've probably read all week. So this interview here is really in detail, and it's deep, and he actually goes into a conversation he had with Manny about the 14 days and about the blood test. And he told him about America and how everybody in America had a steroid problem, and it's really in depth. And he got Manny to agree to 14 days, but Manny told him that the only problem he had with the blood test is that he didn't want to have to take the blood test on the day of the fight. He didn't even say 14 days. He said the day of the fight. he made Tim James made the agreement to say, man, just take the 14 days that they give him. And they wrote it down on a piece of paper, and Manny signed it, that he'll take the test up to 14 days. But he's willing to go up until the day of the fight. He just don't want to take blood on the day of the fight. But they went with the 14 days. He just didn't want to have to do that. But I advise everybody to go and definitely read this article on fightnews.com. That's probably the only thing I can tell you. It's a great read.